Hi everybody, welcome back to Revolve headquarters. Today I'm going to teach you probably my favorite pizza topping creation. It's the Mexican brunch. It's a little bit crazy, a little bit out there, but I absolutely love it. And today, just so happens I haven't had breakfast, so this one's going to hit really good. Let me tell you where the inspiration behind this Mexican brunch pizza comes from. So my parents grew up, no they didn't, that's a complete lie. My parents lived in Mexico City for a while before I was born. So I grew up eating Mexican food, and my dad is known for making some of the best huevos rancheros in our family. So it's a bit of a family tradition, and I decided a while back to do a homage to his huevos rancheros and do a pizza using Mexican brunch ingredients, and it's just quite special, if I may say so myself. The concept behind it is very simple. Instead of using a tomato base, we're using a salsa base. Then we're gonna give it the usual suspects. We're gonna have some guacamole, I've got some limes, and then we're gonna hit it with bacon and some quail eggs, just to give it that brunch feel. It's really, really good. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, we're going to take the bacon and cook it while we heat up the Revolve. That way we can get on with our other prep while this is cooking and the temperature's coming up. So we'll just put our bacon onto our cast iron pan, get that straight in the Revolve, and we'll get started on the other toppings. Let's put the cast iron pan into the Revolve, turn the Revolve on, and get the temperature up. Already the bacon smell is incredible. It cooks so fast in the Revolve, and it's starting to spit and just, wow, I'm getting hungry. So let's have a look. We've got, this is a smoky chipotle salsa. I know, I cheated. I got the shop bought, but it's a really good one. Now we're gonna make a little guacamole, which we'll put on once the pizza is already cooked. So, just make a simple guac. Let's hope this avocado is good. I only bought one. Yeah, we're okay. Right. The genius of this is the salsa base. Because obviously it's a tomato style base. When you see it, you just think it's a normal pizza, but then when you eat it, you get that real salsa kind of flavor. And that just, I think it takes people by surprise. They don't expect it because they think it's just a normal pizza. And then you've got like the bacon, the eggs, the guac, the sour cream, the coriander, bit of lime at the end just to give it a bit of zing. I think it might be one of my favorite ever pizzas. Yes. All right, we got some beautifully crispy bacon here. And that is basically the main prep work out the way. So we'll just take our bacon and put it to one side, let it cool down, it'll start to go nice and crispy. And then when we make our pizza, we'll put the bacon on top. So now we'll just leave the Revolve for another 5 minutes, it'll be up to temperature. And let's make the guacamole while we're doing that. Right, so we'll just put our avocado straight on the board. We're gonna add a little bit of chili. We'll just do a very rough little guacamole that we're going to add once it comes out the oven. So a little bit of lime, a little bit of olive oil, and a little bit of shallot. Oh, that smell, really sharp, limey smell. I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to have breakfast. Save my appetite and have this Mexican brunch. And I think I was justified in that decision because this is going to hit so well. And we'll just break down the avocado. And then of course you can go as rustic or as chefy as you want. Well, I've got the squeezy bottles there again, so we can put this guac and the sour cream into the squeezy bottles. When we serve the pizza, we can just make nice pretty dots of guacamole or sour cream. But also, if you prefer it more rustic, of course, just leave it more chunky. It's really just personal preference, really. little bit more olive oil. And there we go. Our revolve is up to temperature, our bacon is cooked, our guac is done. Ready to make a Mexican brunch pizza. Just hit it with a little bit of salt. That's it, done. Okay, we're gonna put it into our squeezy bottle. Remember, this point never looks pretty, but always do it when your guests aren't here. And then when they arrive, you've got all your squeezy bottles with all your ingredients ready. Okay, we have our beautifully risen biga dough. Gosh, that looks amazing. And last thing we need to do is just take the sour cream and just put it into our other squeezy bottle. Very simply, just put it in. Of course, remember when you're doing a pizza party, you've got friends coming over and you're doing a lot of pizzas, do all your prep in advance. So none of this stuff has to be done while your guests are here. Just make your mise en place, get all your ingredients out, and then you can start making them. And add the Mexican brunch to your next pizza party. I can feel the revolve is ready now. So let's stretch our pizza and start making our Mexican brunch. Okay, let's get our biga. I choose you. Yes, I talk to my pizza. This one was born to be a Mexican pizza. Full of air. Okay, and as always, start this part of your fingers, push down, just create that crust once, do it again, twice. There we go. There we go, our pizza is stretched, and now, here is our chipotle salsa. This is what's gonna bring this story to Mexico. So just place your salsa on, spread it just as you would a normal San Marzano tomato base. Okay, and then a little bit of our Parmesan for seasoning. Then we're gonna go in with a little bit of our fior di latte mozzarella. Then we take our crispy bacon and we just put pieces of our crispy bacon around on the pizza. A little bit of olive oil. And our pizza is now ready to go into the revolve. The remaining ingredients we'll put on when it comes out. Just a little dusting of semolina flour. Help us onto the peel. And give it a tap so it all comes off. Reshape. I have a good feeling about this Mexican brunch pizza. I feel like you guys are gonna like it, and I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. I'm excited. I'm also hungry. Right, here it goes. Ready to go in. Bring the flame down, and in we go. Turn the revolve function back on. Okay, the pizza is 3/4 cooked. Now, we're gonna take our quail eggs and we're gonna add them to the pizza. I just feel like quail eggs, the size is much more suited to the kind of cooking that we're doing in the revolve, where it's a really high temperature. The quail eggs cook nice and quickly. And yeah, again, it's one more unusual thing that people maybe aren't used to. So, let's put it back onto the peel. Place it back in the oven. Oh, bellissima. Okay, let's finish this pizza off. So, I'm just gonna take a little bit of chili and just give ourselves some nice a little dice of chili, which will just give it a little pop of color. Okay, and then let's go with our guacamole first. So guacamole, give it a little shake, and we can put on our little dots of guacamole. chipotle salsa. I can just smell it. Getting very excited. We're getting close to completion, getting close to my breakfast time. Okay, guacamole on. Now we can go with our sour cream. And you know, this is where you can have a little bit of fun. All the little dots. And get your guests to do it as well. They enjoy it. Feel nice and chefy. Gives you a nice, appealing looking pizza, I guess. I mean, each to their own. Then, purely for flavor, let's get a little extra squeeze of lime on there, right? Gotta have a little extra squeeze of lime. Then we take a little bit of coriander. So when you think about a traditional pizza, you've still got the salsa replacing the tomato. The cheese is still there. You've got the coriander replacing the basil. So it's all the essentials of a pizza, but recreated as a huevos rancheros. And there'll be purists out there who won't agree with this. And to them I say, give it a try, see if you like it. If you don't, what can you do? A little bit of chili flake, a little bit of some pieces of chili on the top just for a bit of bright color. And actually, if I had a little bit of cotija or some kind of like Mexican cheese, I might grate a little bit on or crumble a little bit on the top, but I don't have any. If you do, put some on. A well-earned breakfast. Sometimes it pays to just hold off on breakfast and have a brunch, don't you think? Look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm quite excited for this. I haven't had this one in a while. Look at our beautiful biga. All the air bubbles, nice and flat in the middle, crunchy, full of air. Damn, that's a good pizza. Whoa. Whoa. A bit of spice in there as well. Let's give it a little squeeze of lemon, a little squeeze of lime. Oh man. In terms of creative toppings, I think this might be my favorite kind of out there pizza, not from the traditional field of pizza making. It's really, really good. You know, sometimes when you do fusion or you do wacky toppings, they don't make sense because they shouldn't be on a pizza. They don't really have a place there. But this makes sense because it's beautiful, essentially bread. And just all the toppings sing, buzz. They give you that really nice warm flavor in your mouth, and it just makes sense as a combo. So that's when you hit your sweet spot with creative pizzas, is where it makes sense. Thanks for joining, and enjoy the Mexican brunch pizza. I'm so happy my parents lived in Mexico. Woo! Winner. Okay, come eat, guys.